Good minutes, people. Let's see if that's close enough. Two minutes. All right. Hey, welcome to my channel. Verbal Antidote channel. Finally got here. All right. See that right there? Okay, let me get the copyrights over with. Copyrights over with. Copyright disclaimer under the section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. All right, let me get started. Y'all see the content. Okay, y'all see the content. Okay. Yes. Oh my God. Okay, y'all see that right there? Y'all see my title. Okay, I'm starting off right here. Okay, this will be snippets of let's see. I'll be stopping and starting in the program. I'm not reproducing this. I will be stopping and starting. And first of all, I like to say, like I always said before, you know, I'm not in government part of, whatever happened in war. But I like to say, first off, that war is always, raw. So war is always raw. So always going to be some type of collateral damage, So the people that is on the defensive, it's just the people are just, collateral damage, as in targets or sitting ducks. They don't know who good or bad or neutral or whatever. So the war is always raw. But I got some stuff at the end for President Putin. Yep. we're going to see the government in Ukraine. We're going to see just how sour the government and some issues are, or is, excuse me, is, I'm talking about. Okay, we're going to see. We're going to see. So either the man, Vladimir Zelensky, Vladimir Zelensky, do you think he know that these non-Ukrainian, European descent whites were held in these camps or not? Do you think? What do you think? Who is that? Morgan. Sorry about that. That is Morgan. Morgan, thanks for joining the channel. Morgan. I can't hardly see the first name. Ms. or Mrs. Morgan, thanks for joining the channel. Okay, this lady right here. She is from
This is Democracy Now!, democracynow.org, the War and Peace Report. I'm Amy Goodman. Russia's invasion of Ukraine has prompted an exodus of nearly 4 million people and an outpouring of support for many of the refugees.
See that title right
but
there?
A new report finds some of the non-white people who fled Ukraine are being held in detention centers in Poland and Estonia. An investigation by Lighthouse Reports with The Independent, Der Spiegel, Radio France, and others documented how some African students who crossed the border to escape the war and were detained in a long-term holding facility outside Warsaw. One of the students described his ordeal to an activist. The sound is bad, so listen very carefully.
Listen very carefully.
My mental health, I'm just scared. We escaped Ukraine. It's very, very horrible experience, and it's very the most biggest risk of my life. Now we are under detention. At the beginning, I thought I was kidnapped.
The detained student says, "My mental health, I'm just scared. We escaped Ukraine. It was very, very horrible experience. It was the worst week of my life." Now,
he also said he was kidnapped. You got it? I heard that part. So, do you think I was playing about the things that are going on? I'm not. I don't just make up this content just to be kicking tires or something like that, This is real business. This is real life. I don't be on here for jokes, This is real life. I don't be on here for games, So let her finish.
"We're under detention. At the beginning, I thought I was kidnapped," he said. This is the brother of another student who says he was detained when he fled from Ukraine to Poland.
He stayed at the border for close to 3 days. And the last day that he left the border, he had issues with the Ukrainian police that were forcing them to go back into Ukraine to fight. But I think as a student, he couldn't stay back because he's not a Ukrainian and he doesn't know anything about the country. So he decided, after the confrontation, the harassment from the Ukrainian police, he ran and ran and ran. They took away his bag with his laptop, with everything. But he succeeded to get into Poland. So when he got into Poland, he immediately reported himself to the police. I was pretty sure that after signing this paper, he will be given some freedom, but limited freedom within Poland. But when he finished signing the paper, the next information we got was that they were taking them into a camp.
Polish border police confirmed some 52 Ukrainians who fled to Poland, quote, were admitted to guarded centers for foreigners, unquote.
Y'all heard that? Guarded centers for foreigners. You got it? Guarded centers for foreigners. That means non-white Ukrainians, okay? As in African American, African, native Africans, not the Africans over in America, not them, but those native Africans in Africa.
The International Organization for Migration, the IOM, says non-Ukrainians who have fled the war are being detained in at least 3 facilities in Poland. For more, we're joined by Maud Julian, investigations editor at Lighthouse Reports, which just published this package of stories last week. We welcome you to Democracy Now! Can you tell us where the students were in Ukraine and how you located them in these different detention?
Here we go. Here go the big one right here. Here comes the big punch. Morgan, let's see, what are you saying? I can't read that, Morgan. What are you? What are you saying?
Facilities from Estonia to Poland.
I'm not answering it.
So the students that we're aware of that we've been able to confirm are being held in Poland currently, there's 4 of them. And when I say confirmed, it's because we have their student identification, but we're aware of 6 credible cases actually, and we think that there's probably a lot more. But these students were studying in different cities in Ukraine, in Kharkiv, in Lutsk, in Kiev. They were studying telecommunications, management, languages, so in various fields. There's actually a total of over 75,000 foreign students.
Yeah, I get that. A total of over 75,000 students. So the rabbit hole gets even deeper. Morgan, Mrs. or Mrs. I can't answer that. I'm not. Let me see what you're saying on that. School. What you saying? I can't read that right now because how the computer is positioned to the light. I can read it later on. I can't text back right now. I gotta let her roll. And I gotta let these people know that. I gotta let these people know that the title is true about what's going on with the students. So we gotta let the investigative reporter keep going. I'm not answering right now. Maybe later. Thanks.
In Ukraine. And we were able to confirm for these 4 students that I was mentioning that they're held in one long-term detention facility that's 40 minutes away, a 40-minute drive from Warsaw, the capital of Poland.
Hey, you got it. 40 minutes away from Warsaw, the capital of Poland. So that is very close to, let me see. Let me get it right. Let me see how the Ukraine is shaped. I got it right. That is the lower western. That's the lower western part. Might be the upper west. Yep. Because Ukraine is more like a way it's shaped on the exit part of the Russian Federation. So you're going back towards Poland, that is, you're going back west. So it's the upper west portion. Upper west portion. Upper west, central west portion. Midwest.
Initially, what happened is that we were contacted by activists who were saying that they were in touch with foreign students claiming to be in detention. We were given the address, and I went to this detention center. I said that I was pressed. I gave the 4 students' names, and the guards of that detention center told me to wait. They went in, and then they came back out and told me, yeah, these 4 names are inside, and actually there are 20 other young African people who fled Ukraine who are in this camp. And then later on, we managed to obtain an official letter from the Polish border guard confirming that there were 52 people, third-party nationals who fled the Ukrainian conflict in detention. And that was on March 15th. They confirmed 52 people. There could be more, and we're aware of of 6 people having been recently released.
You got it. I have to keep stopping. I have to keep stopping it for copyrights issues. I can't just keep the thing rolling. I got to stop it at some point. So they said 52 they know about was detained. 6 been released now. It's more. So that's so about 45, 47 left, or something like that. Do the math right, whatever. I ain't trying to do it right. But anyway, y'all get it? Y'all see it? I ain't see I wasn't lying, so you still think I'm playing? But I'm not. Okay, let her roll.
This letter you obtained from Poland's border police admitting 52 third country nationals who had fled Ukraine had been taken to detention facilities in the weeks after Russia's invasion. If you can talk more about that, and you're in Dakar, Senegal now, where are the students from around Africa? Are they from Senegal? Are they from Nigeria?
So the students that we're very much aware of, and we've also been speaking to their family members. We've spoken to several of them inside the center. They're from Cameroon and Nigeria.
Cameroon, Nigeria, yeah. Man. Cameroon and Nigeria.
We don't know where the other people being held in that camp are from. What we do know, and what I've heard very, very recently, is that there's also at least one African family that was held in one of the long-term detention centers.
One African family? What the hell an African family for? You see what I'm talking about? Like, what the hell the African family did? What the hell, how was them for? They like private citizens, They probably came over there on a visa, visiting some of the family members that live in Africa. So what you think they could have done? Nothing. They're just trying to, visit, people that live over there. So what do they hold them for? It's crazy, So, rabbit hole gets even deeper. Here we go.
So that family was a Nigerian man, their child, and a Kenyan woman. They've been released, as far as we know, a few days ago. But that is to say that there is reason to believe that there may be other families held in detention.
Other families held in detention. Okay, you got it. So you still think I'm playing, but I'm not. Telling the truth. So you see, I put up credible information. I'm not here for just to whitewash over this Ukrainian and Russian conflict. Human lives involved. So whatever piece of help that you could do for certain ones, you can spread information from the media, on the social media, as in truth, especially on my show. I say you come and get this truth serum. Don't come here with lies, because I'm gonna blast you out. You can't tell me the truth. You need to keep on kicking. I'm not here for no lies. People lives are at stake. So here we go.
In long-term detention centers. We've also been speaking to the Cameroonian and to the Nigerian embassies in Poland and in Berlin, and they're saying that they do not know why their nationals are being detained. They're working towards securing the release of their citizens, and it seems that they've been able to secure the release of 6 Nigerians so far.
Can you talk about the temporary protection directive that was invoked by the EU on March 4th? what it means, and does it apply to students of African origin?
Stop right there. He said 6. Now, them students right there. So now they're talking about the protection clause for foreign Native Africans from the EU. That's the clause they have. Let's see what's going on with that.
So the temporary protection directive is historic in the sense that all of the European countries agreed for the first time in 20 years to open their borders and to protect and to grant residency, to grant also allowances to all of the Ukrainians fleeing the conflict. That temporary directive doesn't lay things out quite as clearly for third-party nationals.
Yeah, I got that. Third-party nationals, as in students of international descent, as in Native Africans. You got it? We already know it's Indian people was over there too. Indian people, when it first started, Indian people, they got it worse than African students. But I'm neutral. But I don't know if no Indian students was detained. So, like she said, it's a lot more. So, I would say Indian and African African descent international students, allegedly Indian, at the campus. I know Native African students, truth for sure.
Demands that EU countries should facilitate their safe passage back to their country of origin if that country is safe, and that they should provide humanitarian protection. We've been speaking to lawyers about what's been going on now, and they've been saying that it goes against EU law to detain people because this temporary directive does say that countries should facilitate passage, should give humanitarian access, and that holding them in long-term detention facilities where they are not provided with legal help, where they've been made to sign documents that they haven't been able to understand, and these are prisons, that this is contrary to EU law. But
you got it. She's trying to see is there those camps prisons. So if those camps or prisons or the Ukrainians, they got some heavy stuff coming down on them for that, you know. They got some heavy cow chips coming down on them, you know. They got some heavy SHYT coming on them, you know, because this would take it back to the most infamous. You already know. HITLER. You already know who we are. The most famous mustache, HITLER. Take it back to Hitler. But in totally different scenarios. Totally different scenarios. Okay? All right? I'm not making a comparison. I'm not here to make the comparison between those, those Jewish people from the Holocaust. I'm not making a comparison to the students of this modern time. And okay, but I can focus on where Hitler he didn't have no African Americans detained. Okay, I know my history very well. Matter of fact, Hitler was totally against, you know, you know, uh, going against hurting Native Africans in that country, and he was totally against, even them trying to hurt, arrest, or kill the people in Native Africans and even Germany. He said handoff policy. He was totally against. Okay, this is the neo Nazis even saying words that they don't even like African people. He would have them arrested, and he would have them. You already know the rest. So I'm just letting y'all know. Not make no freaking comparisons. So don't even go there. But I already know what Hitler uphold for African people, whether Native Africans or they might have been traveling from, Native American African people. So here we go.
This temporary protection directive is not as clear when it comes to the rights of third-party nationals, and I think that's also where the issue lies, that it doesn't guarantee the same rights to these people, and it allows European countries to sort of pick and choose who they let in and to decide how they treat these people.
Even Austria was holding some of these students?
Yes, so the latest information.
Austria. You already know what those people are. Austria. Those people are almost close to Portuguese, Spain, Austria. Now you head into almost almost they're getting a little bit close to being Portuguese people that once held slaves from the upper and lower dog passage. I call it the dog passage trail to slavery. It's from Ghana all the way down to the Congo. I call that the dog passage trail for slaves of the western coast, lower and upper, even a little bit in the sub-Saharan area, but mostly from Ghana all the way to the Congo. If y'all very smart, y'all should know. I call it the Dog Passage Trail, the Upper West and Lower West Trail. All those countries on that end, I call it the Dog Passage Trail for slaves. It's not nothing nice. I'm not washing it under the world. People just want to close the book on it, but I'm not. So here we go.
That we've been getting from the Nigerian diaspora is that in Austria, one student was detained. In Estonia, one student was detained. And there's reason to be concerned that we're going to be hearing more and more of these cases. Because there's a lack of EU clarity on
the
what,
contrast between how Ukrainians are being treated. I mean, the pictures of the kindergarten children going into a school and the whole class standing up and applauding them. President Biden going to Poland to applaud the Polish government for being so welcoming to millions of Ukrainians. Have you heard, if you can comment on that, and finally, the conditions in these jails?
It's absolutely striking to all the people who have been working to help the thousands of people that have been trying to enter the EU for the past years that have been fleeing conflicts in Syria, in Iraq, the difference in treatment. It was interesting in Poland, and striking in Poland especially, to speak with people who've been assisting refugees from the Belarus border. And that near the Belarus border, it's basically a situation where you have Polish border guards that are pushing people back into the freezing Belarus forest. Just last week, there Syrians, Iraqis who were pushed back. We know that at least one more person died. At least 20 people have died at that border. So,
okay, y'all. Let me start right there. The Belarus. Our President Putin was trying to get to the Belarus. He didn't. I think he did. So listen what she just said. The forces over there, that's guards and stuff, that was pushing the international people back. 1/3 part of international was killed. So we'll do President, I'm gonna call him Potus. The Mr. Potus have favor over people of non-color. Mr. Potus. Do Mr. Potus have favor of people of non-color? We're gonna see what's going on. But let's see what's going on with Mr. Potus. If y'all don't know what that means, it is the initials for President of the United States of America. Potus. President of the United States. Potus. All right, I'm not saying his name, okay? Here we go.
For people seeing this difference in treatment, these double standards based on where people are from, just the Ukrainian crisis has sort of left a lot of these people, breathless. And now the fact that people are being treated differently based on where they're from, even if they're fleeing the same exact conflict, just makes these double standards even more obvious.
Okay, y'all. I gotta stop. Okay. I gotta give it up to that lady. Her name was Ma. Let me go back. Let me see. Can I go back? Gotta get up to that reporter right there. You gotta say her name, Ma Julian. Very, very good report. So here we go. Okay, I can answer. What's her name? Oh, now you see me. Let me put that back in. Okay, me and Megan. Okay, I'm familiar with that name. Oh, zoom in a little bit. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. I need laws about a lot of manufacturing. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Okay, let me respond to Megan. She might be gone. Okay. Okay. Okay, thanks. You got that? I try to find laws about manufacturing. Okay, me and Megan. Right about now, I can't find nothing like that because copyright issues. I gotta have to either look it up. I just can't really say no company. Might get a strike on that. I just can't come out and just show you stuff like that unless it's some kind of like full company that's up the par. If somebody trying to show me their businesses, I could do that. Or they gotta have some kind of item, like full item or a T-shirt. I just can't come out and tell you. They'll shut me down because that's copyright infringement on that company. I don't know if the company want information out like that, so I can't do it. I just can't give out information on like manufacturing. That's for like inventions or something like that. Definitely they'll shut me down. You got it. So maybe at a later date, you have to go in the email and send stuff to my email. I can do it like that, but like face to face on this phone right here, on this computer, I can't type it in there. They'll search that and they'll block that because that's like companies like for inventions. I can't, it's copyrighting the company. I can't give her information like that unless you have a product you want me to show, like a full product. I can do that. I can flash it across the screen. Okay. All right. All right. So that's it for this right here. I tried not to show my face. I want it to be like. Okay. I'm in it right here. Me making. Thank you very much for watching the content. And I'm gonna end it right here, y'all. See how I do my content? People make mistakes. They can drop my mouse out. Sure, I ain't no artificial person. It's not all perfect over here. It's like human life, People like that. But all right. Okay, I'm in it right here. Thanks, Megan, for being on the channel. Like and subscribe on this replay. And subscribing is very important because once you subscribe, if you like the content, you get notifications if you subscribe. That's how you get notifications that the person is coming up. So whoever watching on the replay, like, share, and subscribe, and y'all have a good day. I'm out.